Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rekt Capital, and the winds of change might be blowing for altcoins. In today's video, we'll be exploring the potential transition from altcoin depression to the disbelief phase, a shift that could really redefine your strategies and most importantly, your portfolio. So let's dive right in and navigate these shifts and gain insights for your and my journey as well. Subscribe to the channel and let's dive right into it. So this is a very interesting chart by Crypto Mikhail. He shared this on Twitter and it talks about the crypto total market cap for altcoins. And he's aligned this very nicely with the Wall Street cheat sheet, the psychology of a market cycle. And we'll be talking about some of the key components to that. First and foremost, price capitulation. A strong capitulation on strong sell side volume, and he's been pretty much spot on with that. Capitulation where lots of panic is occurring, anxiety, denial, the full gamut of emotions here where people are panic selling and capitulating into extreme fear and maximum pessimism in the market. This is the price capitulation for altcoins. And then he talks about the transitionary period from capitulation into anger. We see that this strong sell side volume is then the seller exhaustion, which transitions into declining volume but pretty much stable volume, but nonetheless still in a downtrend, transitioning into the anger phase where we see from capitulation to anger a lower low. And that is very much what we see here in the Wall Street cheat sheet, the lower low here on anger. After capitulation, it gets pretty desperate. We see maximum pessimism and extreme fear. And now that price capitulation has occurred, this is the very beginnings of a time-based capitulation where we see a lot of anger, and that inevitably transitions into depression. So in Crypto Mikhail's graphic here, we see the lower low in anger. And then he talks about the transition into depression. But what he also doesn't talk about here is the next lower low that has to happen, because there is a bit of optimism in this graphic that, well, we are currently in depression and could be transitioning into the next phase here, which is disbelief into an uptrend. But the thing about transitioning from anger, that first lower low in the capitulation, and then going into the next lower low, you can see how time-based capitulation really extends over time. So we see another lower low, even though we've seen an initial rally towards the upside. But nonetheless, this is a double topping like rally for the crypto market cap for altcoins, maybe even a slight lower high, just to demonstrate that weakness still, that this is not a sustainable rally towards the upside, that we could be still seeing downtrending in the crypto total market cap into such a point that we actually see a new lower low in depression. So right over here, we can see lower highs, right? Lower highs. That's very much in line with the Wall Street cheat sheet. But we don't have that lower low. We in fact have the first higher low here. But if things are to continue and be in the depression phase, which we are still enjoying, this could still get quite messy because we have the lower high series here. And if this rejection really does continue, this high low could be invalidated and we could see a new lower low play out for the depression phase, which could last a little bit longer in terms of time-based capitulation. So Crypto Mikhail here talks about price-based capitulation being over, but now time capitulation being underway. And I feel like this could still take a while for altcoins to really truly recover from altcoin depression into disbelief, because altcoin depression does take a long time. We could see that new lower low if this graphic is a picture perfect representation of reality. And of course, reality does often do something completely different. But so far, the analogy has been quite accurate. And so potentially, if these lower highs continue on the altcoin market cap here, then we could see this higher low lapse and actually a new lower low develop as per the graphic. And it's only after that period where we'd see the transition away from the depression into the disbelief phase. So we are definitely more or less within the depression phase, somewhere around this period, but there's potentially still a lot of depression lying ahead, especially after we've had a strong move towards the upside, and recently as well there could be scope for additional depression, and I'm going to be talking to you about that in a bit more detail as to why. Because right now we have the crypto total market cap overall, including Bitcoin, because we were talking about just altcoins a moment ago, but we have crypto total market cap including Bitcoin, and this is a key resistance right over here, the $1 trillion mark, roughly speaking, the psychological resistance, and we're forming a lower high, not only in the candle bodies, but also in the upside wicks. So this is a resistance that could be resisting price, or at least the crypto total market cap, and a monthly close above this black level, that would be really bullish. It would enable further upside in the crypto total market cap. But until then, we could actually see a bit more downside into this blue high low, or even into the green region once again. Generally, this green region is going to be holding as a generational support, but we could be dipping in there. Even if we dip into the higher low, or even into deeper this support area, still that could be quite bearish for altcoins, because if the total market cap is dropping, then Bitcoin and altcoins market cap is also going to be dropping. But the other thing to bear in mind here is that would a monthly close above this $1 trillion mark be bullish for altcoins? Because it would be for Bitcoin. Because if this monthly close occurs here, we'd see a potential breakout in the crypto total market cap. But because of how Bitcoin dominance is shaping up for a strong macro uptrend, and it's been in a strong macro uptrend for a long time now, this is currently the retesting phase to what we've seen in the past in mid-2018. Of course, this retesting phase took a short amount of time. Now we're seeing this retesting phase take a little bit more time, but still, it looks like this is gearing up for uptrend continuation. And as a result, if we see uptrend continuation to the 58% region like we saw back in mid-2018 and late 2018, if we see this breakout in Bitcoin dominance, then that means it's going to be Bitcoin season. And if we see a crypto total market cap breakout beyond here as well, with Bitcoin dominance increasing to the upside, then that might not be very good for altcoins, because for Bitcoin dominance to be increasing, the Bitcoin's share in the market is growing at the expense of altcoins. And as a result, the crypto total market cap can be inflating and growing, with Bitcoin carrying the majority of this market cap, but at the expense of altcoins. And that's where my sort of theory comes in, that we could continue to see lower highs here on the crypto total market cap for altcoins specifically, which could transition us into this depression phase. Because if Bitcoin season is really going to be increasing and going towards the upside like we're seeing here, Bitcoin dominance increasing, crypto total market cap potentially also increasing, that could be at the expense of altcoins, and that could enable a continuation in the depression phase for altcoins specifically. In any case, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Feel free to subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and of course like this video if you enjoyed this one. I'm Rekt Capital, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Speak to you soon.